Young Black. Young Black. Ben Game Network. Young Black. If we continue to be who we are, we'll be dangerous. Ben Game Network. Live and direct. Coming at you live. We're just out and about. Doing what we do. Just hanging out. It's all good though. Ben Game Network. Peace out. Ben Game Network. Metro Life. Live and direct. Saturday night. Hope everyone's doing well. Stay safe. Just coming at you with more content, more B-roll. It's lit. Hope everyone's doing well. So, the streets, man. You know the sound. The sounds, the smells, the vibe. Peace out.
Vaccination shot. It's a tough sell for a lot of Americans. And the bottom line is black people just not going to do it. And a lot of other people are not going to do it. They don't trust it. It's hard to trust. Just for the record, I got mine. I'm totally vaccinated. But I'm not going to tell, the research is there. I'm not in the business of telling people what to do with their bodies. Now, it's just not, something I'm willing to jump out there and tell someone that. But I would suggest the best way to protect you and your family, I would suggest to get vaccinated as a precaution. And does it prevent COVID? There's a lot of mixed messaging. So I don't know everything they've told people. I try to listen to as much updates as I possibly can, but they say 90% cure rate. I don't know. Effective rate, I would guess. The key word effective, whatever that means, and you won't get a debilitating sick if you happen to, get inflicted with the disease as opposed to someone who's not vaccinated. So they have the numbers. They do this on a daily basis, the professionals, the scientists, and the CDC and around the world, the doctors. And so that's kind of all we have to lean on as far as pro. Now the con is like, well, I'll trust in myself and my faith in religion and God, and reservations such as that, because people don't trust how trustworthy is the process between having it approved by the FDA. Now, the vaccines have been approved, for all the knowledge that I've gotten. Unless something has changed between Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, and Pfizer. So, and we don't know if there's other vaccines that's in the process coming up. So there's a lot of skepticism, a lot of apprehension. And I can't blame folks, if they don't feel comfortable with the process of getting vaccinated. So as far as getting the jab or whatever. So that's where we are. And my guess will be if the numbers go down and mandates are lifted, if people are doing the right thing, keeping their mask on and just being cautious, you have to do what you have to do to stay healthy. And I've been saying this from the beginning of the pandemic, basically staying healthy. So, in a nutshell, for me, I wanted that extra safety for my family. I got a young son who he's 11 years old. He asthmatic. He has asthma. So I can't be free willy with myself, and unfortunately get COVID and give it to him, and he has some complications. I don't want to be in a position that might happen because he's too young to get the vaccine right now. So I did it for mainly those purposes. And of course, I don't want to spread it to anyone, not just my family, but to anybody. So I was looking out for, I guess, being in the process of just, doing your part to keep everyone as protected as possible as far as safeguarding against the affliction of COVID-19. So we're here. This is where we're at right now. And there's still some pushback, as I mentioned, of people's personal feelings and religious personal feelings. And also they don't want to be, they don't feel that the government should be enforcing mandates as opposed to what to put in your body. And you have a very slippery slope, because what's next? Are there other stuff that might happen in the unforeseeable future that puts us as risk under the health clause that we're under now? Is there other stuff that we have to inject in our body, or we have to do based on the safety of the total, population? So there's a lot of different opinions and a lot of different arguments and a lot of different pushback in politics that plays into this going forward, because there are, to me, I believe there are some constitutional concerns. Is this really constitutional now? Is it unconstitutional? To have this type of all these mandates in regards to people, the government, handing down their mandates, and private corporations normally kind of tend to go with what the government is going with. And so that has a rippling effect in the community as far as people's livelihoods, just because where they stand on the vaccine. So it's always an ongoing process to that. So education, I guess, and listen to the scientists that most people might say do, and that's a noble idea, but there's been so much mixed messaging that people don't feel comfortable with going with that lead medical professional who's constantly seems to be confusing, I guess, in-game confusion, I guess. But with something like this, COVID, that takes on so many different variants, I guess you constantly have to update, and that can be kind of confusing sometimes based on information and research. So it's a fluid situation. So just a piece of content that I just want to come on here and share with you today. And I hope everyone is doing well as always, and having a good time, and just kind of contemplate and reflect on this video. So, and leave a like and share, please, so you can get the notifications, and subscribe to the channel also, so you can be notified for up and coming future content on the Mint Game Network. But this is just, a segment just for debate and just doing my part, man. In this mad, mad world that we live in, but we still have other issues that we might want to talk about. But hit me on my other channel, on my news network. That's the Vanguardian News channel. Search for that, and I usually go in depth in some of the politics and my likes and dislikes and just my opinion, and tongue in cheek, so to speak, and also on Vanguardian TV. That's usually my. I'm talking mostly about sports and just sports news and just breaking news and just you know opinions on based on recaps of NFL games, NBA, any kind of sports that's popping. So hope everyone's doing well. Take care.